So now that we're about to start, can you kindly call your friends, family, people who were here but may have left to come back because we're about to start. So thank you so much. My name is Ife Mogeku of Ife's Kitchen, and I see many of you here, my friends here, Abimbola, Lishile, George, Christiana, yeah, a whole lot of you. Thank you all so much. Monsurat, um, Oyin, maybe, Debbie. We're very thankful to have you all join us today, and we can't wait to have this very interactive and interesting session. Thank you. As we all know, we're here for the very first virtual August meeting. You all know what August meeting is, so I'm going to start by greeting all my fellow Igbo women. In mama Isokwa. So for the non-Igbos here, when I say Indine mama, you say Isokwa. So let's take this all over again. Say it at home, wherever you are. Indine mama Isokwa. Yes. So we welcome you once again to this virtual August meeting. So, what is August meeting all about? During August meeting, many women home and abroad, from everywhere, basically gather in their hometown to talk about how to move the community forward, to talk about projects they want to execute, to move, to just basically enhance the life of the village people, right? Where there are conflicts, they resolve conflicts, and where there are projects, they carry out projects, and they also lay out the plan for the year till the next August meeting. So this is what happens there. We also talk about, there are always also empowerment sessions. They talk about how to move your family lives better. And in talking about family life, right? Well, when we talk about cooking, we all know how cooking is essential to your family. You cannot have it's very important to cook good food. So Ife is here to show you Ife's special way of making. I know some of you have already seen some of the ingredients here, so you know what I'm going to make. Well, I'm going to make Abacha. Ife's special Abacha. With this my recipe, you cannot go wrong. So whip out your paper, your virus, anything you want. We're about to start. And of course, I'm expecting a guest who will be joining us in course of the cooking. So I'll introduce her to you when we start. Yes. The first thing I'm going to do, as you all know, before you start cooking, is to wash your hands. Very, very important. So I'm going to wash my hands right now, and then we get right into the meat of the master. Okay? Some of you are probably asking, why Abacha? Can you go to an Igbo function without Abacha? I don't know. It's something that must happen. Now, the first thing to do is to boil my water, which I've had on the stove. I'm just going to crack it up a bit to boil. Okay. So it's essential you use boiling water to soften your Abacha. Okay. So it's essential you use boiling water, not just lukewarm water or any kind of water, but we need to soften the Abacha. The Abacha is dry. It's dry cassava flake. So you need to soften it with hot water. I have my water boiling. So I'm just going to pour it in here and let it soften for about 5 minutes. While you want it soft, you do not want it too soft. You still want texture, okay? Very important. Texture is very key in cooking anything, right? You don't want it too soft. Make sure your boiling water covers the Abacha properly, soaks in it. We're just going to leave this for about 5 minutes, not more than. Remember what I said about texture, we don't want it too soft. So I'm just going to set this aside and carry on. You'll notice that I'm not doing this on a stove top. No, you don't do this on a stove top when making Abacha. At a later point in time, I'll show you when to use the stove top. But for now, no. Okay, so this is palm oil. I'm just going to take a few cooking spoons of this palm oil and then put it into this pot. Okay. Very easy to make, nothing difficult at all. So just a few spoons will do. Yeah, so that is fine. I don't know if you can see into this pot, but all I have here right now is some palm oil. That's all I have in here. And then the next step is to put potash. Now, many of you know potash. This is potash. This is what it looks like, right? So all I've done here is to put your potash in. I put my potash in here, and then I put in some water, and the water dissolves the potash almost immediately. So that's all I've done here. This is all I have here. So I'm just going to stir it, and then I sieved it because you don't want sediment, you don't want stones in your abacha. So I sieved it before pouring it in here. So I'm just going to put a few spoons, and then you see the magic that will happen. Yeah, that is what potash does to palm oil. So just a few spoons, and I am going to stir it. Do you see? It's turning into a thick paste, a thick orange paste. Yeah. That is what your potash does to the palm oil. It turns it into a paste, a bright orangey paste. I don't know if you all can see this. Can you see this? This is what the potash does to the palm oil. Okay. So now that I have this in here, I'm going to start adding all my ingredients. Okay, so what goes in here now, I'm going to add ugba. This is ugba. Some people also know it as ukbaka. I have rinsed and drained this, so this is ready and good to go. I'm going to add some of this into this oil paste. Some people put it separately, but I like to mix mine together. In that way, when you're eating your abacha, you get a spoonful of the abacha and you get a spoonful of this. It's just lovely that way. I like it. So it all depends on you, what you like. So, are we following? Is it clear? Easy, simple, right? I told you. So in here we have palm oil, potash, and abacha. We'll move on. I'm going to use 3 different types of peppers. Remember I told you this is Ife's way of making abacha. It can't be regular, it can't be. So this is Cameroon pepper. Just a little. Remember Cameroon pepper is really hot, so we just want the flavor, okay? So I'm going to add some Cameroon pepper in here, not so much, because like I said, I'm adding other types of peppers. Now this is dry pepper. It all depends on your heat tolerance level. If you like a lot of pepper, by all means, put it in, you know. But when you're cooking for people, you have to be careful. Not everyone really likes pepper, so I'm going to be careful here. And I'm using 3 types of peppers, so I don't want to chase everyone away. Now, this is my Scotch bonnet. Apart from it adding heat, it's also going to add color to the dish. So I'm going to add this in here. Yep. Now, we still go on mixing everything we're going to use in. I have stockfish. Now, this is stockfish that has been cooked, and I have flaked my stockfish. So this is nothing you don't know about. It's just cooked stockfish that I flaked. It's wonderful. It's optional. Some people use dry fish. Some people don't even use fish at all. But this enhances the taste of your abacha. Trust me on that one, okay? So I'm just going to add it in here. And just add everything in. Now, I'm going to add some crayfish as well. All these things give flavor to my finished dish. So what I have here is crayfish. And now some ehuru. You all know this ehuru. Some tribes call it eshulu, some ehuru. So this is ehuru that has been roasted on the fire. This is a masterclass, right? So I'm going to give you all the little bits and tricks. But you know what I talked about, what I said about the abacha? You don't want it to get too soft. So while this is going on, I'm going to drain the hot water away from the abacha. Don't forget, when you're cooking, you still have to, be conscious of everything going on. So I'm just going to check it now, and if it's okay for me, I'm just going to drain the water. But texture, guys, texture. You don't want it too soft. Okay, this is fine. I'm going to, drain the water out. So I just have my sieve and then pour it in here. So that is all I am doing. I'm going to take this back here, and my abacha is ready to be mixed in to my sauce. Now, of course, I cannot make abacha without my favorite cube in the world, Mamador seasoning cube. I cannot. So, I'm just going to add some of this in here. Yeah, because my abacha is quite a bit, I will be adding 2 cubes of my Mamador beef cube. It really does enhance the taste. It's a game changer for me, really. So I'm going to stir it. Oh, I haven't added this, yeah? I was talking to you about ehuru. Do not miss this out, guys. A lot of people don't put it, but I find that this is wonderful. It really, really does lift up the taste of your abacha from here to there. Don't miss it out. So I'm just going to add some and then stir. Yeah, so a lot of people like to add onions in here, raw onions, but I don't really, I like to add mine as a garnish. So it's up to you. Do you want to eat onions or not? It's really, really up to you. So I'm going to just show you, this is what in here looks like. Right, great. I'm going to add my abacha in here now. Lovely. The aroma in here is amazing. Wow. So I'm just going to add some of the abacha that I steamed in hot water. See how easy this is? Very easy. I'll be done in no time. And then all you have left is a very flavorful dish. This is Ife's kitchen way of making abacha. Abacha for our very first virtual August meeting. So I'm going to just stir this. Everything is coming along very nicely. The aroma in here is beautiful. It looks good, the color, everything. So once I get this all thoroughly mixed, I'm going to have a quick taste to know whether to add some more salt or seasoning. Remember, when you're cooking, you have to taste as you go along. That's the only way you know if all your ingredients are in right proportion, okay? If it isn't, then you add more. But you can't just cook and then bring it out. Nah. I don't encourage that. So taste as you go along. Not finish the food though, but just taste as you go along. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm just going to take a spoon. Okay. Just 1 second. So I'm getting a bit of everything. My ugba in here, the stockfish. This is the part I like. Just a little, not too much. I want to just continue. It's beautiful. All the flavors come together. It's wonderful. Now I'm going to add my garden egg. Some people like to add it as a garnish. I like to garnish with it, but add some of it in here as well. Yeah. Okay. Now that I added that, I'm just going to add a little more salt since I added some garden eggs in here. Just some salt to balance all my flavors together. It's beautiful. The peppers just come out right. I love abacha. What's there not to love about this simple dish? Okay, so we're done with the abacha. See how simple, easy, and quick it was. But now, well, abacha, you know how abacha goes. Most of us like to eat abacha with fish. So I'm going to fry some fish. Any type of fish is fine with you. Well, you know, so any type of fish is fine. I'm just going to use some oil here to fry my fish. Okay. Do you guys have any questions so far from what we've done? Do you guys have any questions? I'll be happy to answer some of your questions. So you can just put it on the screen and I will be happy to answer all your questions. Now all I have here is my frying pan, some Mamador pure vegetable oil. I'm going to add this to my frying pan, wait till it gets hot, and then fry some fish, which will accompany my abacha. Yes, that. So I'll just wait for it to get hot. Now, while my oil is heating, remember I told you that I was going to let you know the exact time to put your abacha on fire so it doesn't mess up the whole thing. You don't cook it on your stove top till much later, so this is the time. You just heat it up very briefly for a few minutes, for like 3 minutes on low heat, just to heat it up. Remember, the abacha is still warm from soaking it in hot water, so it's not a cold dish at all. Okay. Okay, so did you notice what I did? I put it on low heat because that's what you need. You don't need it on high heat, yeah? I'm just going to leave this here to heat up. And then we're ready to eat. Do you guys have any questions for me? Someone is saying we didn't hear you, Ify. We can't hear you clearly. Can you guys hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. Just, you know, I can read everything you're writing here. So just put it. Can you hear me? Let me know, please. Kelechi, can you hear me now? Oh, someone is saying that it's breaking in transmission. It's your ma. Hi. Sarah can hear me. Beautiful. Oh, right. Precious can hear me. Faith. But it's breaking on your end. Amy Mark says it's breaking too. I don't know. Do you guys want to move location or something? You know how internet can be wonky, but a lot of people can hear me. So maybe you want to adjust your sitting positions right now. Just go somewhere else, okay? Right. So Kelechi, just move around a bit. You just might be able to hear me better. Okay? Right. Okay, so I'm just going to fry this fish like I said. My oil has been heating up and I'm going to put it here. No, it's not hot enough yet. I'll just wait for a few more minutes before I fry this. In the meantime, you check what you're cooking. We ladies, we know that when you're in the kitchen, you have to multitask, right? It's something we all know how to do. I'm familiar with it. So I'm frying the fish, checking my abacha, I'm clearing up. You know, you just multitask. These are part of the things we talk about during August meeting, so that we'll continue to keep a very happy and, you know, a very happy family, basically. You know, we women were the ones in charge of family and stuff, so. Yeah, someone joined a bit late. Is there a place I can watch the replay? Yes. There is a place you can watch the replay, and I'm sure they'll let you know about the replay. Oh, Mrs. Notch is asking, Mama Ejima, ha. Okay, yes, I am Mama Ejima. I just gave birth to a set of twins recently, so thank you for your congratulatory messages, and thank you. If you notice, guys, did you notice that I'm using Mamador oil, and have you noticed there's no smoke in the kitchen? There's no smoke. That is one of the reasons why I love Mamador oil. Some oil, by the time you put it, in a little short while, everywhere is in smoke, but not my favorite oil. No, not Mamador oil. So this is it. This is one of the reasons. It's very clear. Look at it. So it's hot enough now. I'm just going to add my fish to my oil. Oh, I've seasoned the fish already. The fish is pre-seasoned. Oops. Yes. So while this is frying, I'm going to move on. Okay, Mrs. Notch was saying something to me. What about the garden egg? Oh yes, I added some of the garden eggs into the abacha. And I'm also going to use some to garnish my dish. So don't worry, your favorite garden egg is not out of my delicious abacha. Right. So the whole idea is just to get this warmed up, and it's warm, and I'm done. I'm going to turn off the heat. Perfect, guys. Perfect. My abacha is ready. Come my people. Abacha is very, very ready. I'm just going to plate this lovely dish now and show you what the finished product looks like. I'll show you how I'm plating it. Okay. Yes. So instead of waiting for the fish to fry, I don't want to burden you guys with waiting for it. So I already have some fish here that I have fried. And not only have I fried my fish, this was exactly the way I did it. I put some Mamador oil in a frying pan and I fried it. So while this is ongoing, I'm not going to waste your time for us to wait for that. I already have some finished products here. What do you all like to eat with your abacha apart from fish? I like fish with my abacha. Tell me what you like with yours. Someone said, oh, I've lost my appetite for my dinner. Can I come and get a plate of this abacha? You're more than welcome. If you can find your way here, Biko, Bia, and we'll serve you a plate of abacha and we'll eat it together. Because nothing is more fun than eating with people. That's one of the essence of August meetings too. You sit down with your community people, nice chit chat, food, community development, you know, for everything good. All right, so I'm just going to add some of my very flavorful abacha. Everything is inside here. Stockfish, ugba, crayfish, garden eggs, pepper, 3 different types of pepper to give you extra heat and flavor as well. If it's kitchen, we don't do anyhow here, oh. You know now. Okay. So this is fine. I'm now going to add my fish. My fish has been fried and I put some additional pepper on it. You know how we like it in. Sometimes I like abacha with pomo. Hey. Do you think I will serve you abacha without pomo before? Don't use me to play, oh. Don't play with me. So this is my fish here. And of course, my peppered pomo. Okay, somebody said, please, can you repeat the reason why you cooked the abacha after mixing? No, I didn't cook the abacha. All I did was to warm it, okay? I didn't cook it. I just warmed it essentially. So it's warm and hot enough for you to eat, all right? Something that looks nutritious and delicious. You don't even know the half of it. You think it looks nutritious and delicious. Just recreate this recipe in your kitchen. Then come and tell me something. You know where to find me on Instagram. You know now. Come and tell me your experience after eating this wonderful meal. So all I have here is peppered pomo. Right? So I'm just going to take care of this. Okay. Then to further garnish my abacha, I'm using utazi. I'm using some utazi leaves, yeah? This will just go nicely with it. Now, the bitter taste of the utazi leaves will complement the sweetness, the deliciousness of the abacha. So it's just a garnish, all right? It goes with it, very nice. I recommend that you use it. I'm also going to be garnishing this plate with some onion rings. Like I said earlier on, some people like, I'm going to just break it up. Okay, so I'm done with this. I'm going to take this away. I'm just going to break up my onion rings just to garnish my abacha. So if you like onions, by all means, enjoy it with it. Yeah, so this is basically what it is. My abacha is ready. But before I get done, remember I said it's not just, this is a masterclass session. I'm teaching you everything. Remember that when you finish cooking, it has to look appealing, right? Now, if you find that there are some oil stains around the plate, you must clean it. Your food has to look presentable and nice all the time. So I'm just going to clean my plate off. So whoever I present it to is very happy. Not just happy with the taste of the meal, but happy with the look and feel of the dish. So, my dear people, I present to you the very first meal ever cooked and the very first virtual August meeting powered by Mamador. Mamador, you people are too much. Thank you for this great opportunity given to all of us to gather here to learn something wonderful. No one has ever done this before. Mamador has done it, and we couldn't be more grateful. Thank you, Mamador. I'm really, really proud to be associated with Mamador. So, back to what we're cooking. I present to you my abacha. Abacha served with fried peppered fish, peppered pomo, otazi, and some onion rings. In the abacha, we have stockfish. We have everything nice. So, anybody come and eat. Our food is ready. Thank you. This is so we now. After this, remember we're going to clear up, and not only we're going to clear up, and of course wash up with. I'll show you what I wash up with. That makes life really, really easy for me. Are we still on? Okay. So I'm just going to wash up. I always love to wash up my dirty dishes with Morning Fresh. And the reason being that just a little drop and you get everything squeaky clean. Just a little. And it comes out wonderful. Now, did you know that Morning Fresh is having a consumer promotion on Habari, Konga, and Jumia? So if you buy Morning Fresh during their happy hour, you get a chance to win some amazing. So I'm done washing up. Now, as I was saying over there, did you know that Morning Fresh is running some promotion? Now, the promotion is each time you buy Morning Fresh from Habari, Konga, or Jumia during their happy hour from any of these platforms, you get a chance to win some amazing kitchen electronics like smoothie maker, electric kettle, so many things, okay? And let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Why don't you go right now as we speak to these platforms that I've called Habari, Konga, Jumia, and order some Morning Fresh products right now. And once you order, put your order number on the screen and you stand to win a year supply of Morning Fresh. What are you waiting for? Ozigbo, fastest finger. Now. The first 3 people, quickly, you get a year supply of money fresh. Don't dull, oh, don't dull. I want you all to get it. Ozigbo. Okay, so while I'm waiting for you all to put your order number, first 3 people I said, I'm going to prepare my very next delicacy. I don't know if you already know, but what is August meeting without bitter leaf soup? Ofo onugbu. It's nothing. No, it's nothing. I can't even imagine it. So I'm going to be showing you people how to make the best ofo onugbu ever made in this world. And yes, it's going to be made in the first online August meeting powered by Mamador and in the very first masterclass, cooking masterclass session. So let's get to it. Okay, it's time. Cancel ofo onugbu. Ife's kitchen style. Don't come and tell me my Igbo is rusty. Don't even do that one. Don't do that. So keep sending your questions. If you have any questions on the abacha I just made, send them to. I'll read everything and then I'll start making the bitter leaf soup. Now, if you have any questions, to send them to me. Remember, first 3 fingers. Have you all gone to Habari, Konga Junior to purchase your Money Fresh product? Go right now. Okay. So I'm just gonna take this away. Okay, so it's time for the next one. Which one? This is a bigger burner. I'm going to be making ofo onugbu like I said to you. Turn on my heat and I'm going to be using an assortment of meats for my ofo onugbu. Now, why is this special? I'm using an assortment of different meats. You know, when you use different meats, the flavors of this meat impact on the final dish. I have goat's meat in here. I have beef. I have stockfish. I have cow leg. I have shaki. Tell me why this soup will not be sweet. Tell me. So everything has been pre-cooked already. Not even just pre-cooked. It's been fully cooked just to save us some time. So I'm just going to put my meat in the pot and get with it, okay? So everything is in here. Anwe, fi, cow leg, everything. Then I'm going to add my gold. I call this liquid gold. This is my mileanu. You all know about mileanu, right? This is the water that you get after cooking your meat. Don't pour it away, never ever. This is gold. This is the thing that enhances the taste of your soup. So I'm just going to add some water in here and then add it to the pot. Okay. So at this point, you basically add enough water that you're going to use to cook the soup inside here right now. So this is all I'm doing. Yes, just enough water that I'll use for my soup. This is going to be delicious already. Everything is here. Stock okporoko, stockfish, meat, shaki, pomo, everything. So now I'm going to add my dry fish as well. I also have dry fish here, smoked catfish. It has been cleaned. Okay, so I'm just going to add it into the pot. I'm going to crank, okay, the heat is high already. Just going to put this in the pot. Wow, very easy. You're probably wondering, how do I boil my beef? It's simple, my beef, shaki. Now, you don't boil everything at the same time, okay? Because they all have different cooking times. The cow leg is very tough, as we all know. So you cannot cook cow leg with your beef and then they get done. The beef will get done before the cow leg. So what I always do is that I put the cow leg, the shaki, right, first. Then when it softens about, let's say maybe 50% of the way, I then add my beef into it and the okporoko so everything can cook together. So that's what I basically do. So, This is our August meeting, eh? This our August meeting is not something to play with. Abacha all done. Bitter leaf soup now with some heavy things in here. Beautiful. If it's kitchen style, the way I like it. You know now, you guys know. Okay, so I'm going to add my crayfish now. This is my prawn. Some of you know it as okporo. I hope I got that right. Nobody should tell me anything. So I'm going to add it inside the pot now so it can cook and soften along with the other ingredients, okay? So you can already see that the soup is going to be rich, tasty, and beautiful. You know, right. So I'm adding my peppers right now. I'm going to add Cameroon pepper. I really love Cameroon pepper. I can't cook without Cameroon pepper. I love it. Apart from the heat that it brings into the food, it also has its own flavor, so I love it. I'm also going to be using some red pepper. This is just regular red pepper that has been ground in the market. Okay, so my Cameroon pepper and my dry pepper, they both bring its own taste and different levels of heat to the pot. That's how I cook. Oh, every time my food tastes, I know you see the food looking nice and appealing, but it also tastes good. And these are the ways in which I make them. I take my time. I go for the finest of ingredients. Not so much. Remember what I said, it really does pack on the heat. So some of this, some red pepper. Then I'm going to also add some Scotch bonnet just because it's available and it will give it some color. And of course, time to add Mamador. I'm using the beef seasoning cube. Look at it, look at it. You cannot miss this. It enhances the taste of your meals. This one is tested and trusted. Take it from Ife's kitchen to you. Tested and trusted. I cannot cook anything without this, my cubes though. It just won't be complete. Nah. So I'm going to use about 2 or 3 of these cubes, and then they're bigger than regular cubes that are being sold in the market. I don't know if you've noticed. They're a lot bigger, so you get more quantity to cook your food, more, okay? So its taste is good, you get more generous, quantity. I'm just going to use 3 of this, and it even makes, the food even smells good because it's the blend of the ingredients here. I don't know what they put in here, but it smells good, makes your food smells good, tastes good, everything. If you want your food to taste as good as Ife's Kitchen's food, you're seeing all that I'm using now. Oh, I'm telling you my secrets, okay? So be sure to do everything that I've done today and you get the same result that I have. Okay, so I'm just going to put this here and then cover the pot and allow it to boil together for all the flavors to melt together and incorporate. Do you have questions for me? How did you thicken the abacha? No, I didn't thicken I didn't have to thicken the abacha. It was, you saw everything that I did. I just mixed the sauce, the palm oil with some potash. I didn't have to thicken it. So I'm just going to leave this here. I'm just going to leave this here to simmer so all the flavors can melt together. Guys, when you're cooking, don't be in a hurry. These are some of the things I do in my own kitchen. Don't be in a hurry, okay? You cook with love and patience. If you're in a hurry, just wait another day when you have the time, right? This is a masterclass session powered by Mamador. So I'm bringing to you great tips that you use in the kitchen that will be a game changer, okay? And it's Mamador that said I should come and do this, so you have to be thankful to Mamador. These are secrets that you don't know that I'm exposing to you. You need patience in the kitchen when cooking. So I'm just going to leave this to simmer together, everything, boil together, then we'll continue. So while this is cooking, I'm just going to clear my cooking area because it's not good to cook in, scattered environments. But do you have questions? Remember to, some Someone said we need small style to wash this down. Please feel free to do what you like. After all, you're in August meeting. Anything you like, you do. Enjoy yourself. That's what we're here for. Enjoy yourself, baby boo. Okay, I'm just gonna clear everything and then we'll continue. Just drop it there. Okay. Yes. I'm not saying those orders, oh. You know what I said about the promotion going on Habari, Jumia, Konga, these platforms. In case you missed it, I will say it again, right? Morning Fresh is running some consumer promotion on Habari, Konga, and Jumia. Now, when you order off these platforms, you get a chance to win different things. Different things. Don't say you heard it from me. Go there now. Apart from that, I'm also saying 3 people can win a full year supply of this amazing product that just one drop, one chinkily, one obele drop, and everywhere becomes so clean. This is what I use. Oh, now I'm telling you the secret. Oh, it just sharp, your dishes are clean and you won't want to go in the kitchen, okay? So that's basically it. I'm waiting to see your order numbers. Oh, 1 year supply of Morning Fresh. Let's go and check. Let's go and check our soup now to see what's going in here. To see what's going on. Ah, it's boiling up. See the sounds there. Lovely, 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 lovely. I'm going to taste it to see if the sauce, the water is nice, because this is the base of the soup, basically. Okay? So, oh, I'm not going to praise myself, don't worry, but it tastes amazing. It tastes wonderful. So now I'm going to move on to the next step, right? I'm going to add some palm oil to the pot. Yeah, just a few spoons of palm oil. Yeah, this is fine. About two cooking spoons. Then I'll be adding my cocoyam paste. This is what I use to thicken my bitter leaf soup, right? This is what I use to thicken it. I'm just going to add some. What you do, how you get this paste? What I basically did was to boil my cocoyam, and once it got soft, I pounded it and I got this paste. That's all you have to do to get your cocoyam paste. Very easy. So I'm just going to add some of it to this boiling liquid in here that contains my meat, my fish, my okporoko, my goat meat, shaki, everything. I'm just going to add it in here. This will dissolve, and it will thicken the water, the liquid in here to dissolve. You'll see it. So I'm just going to add this to it. Yeah, you're probably wondering, how did I pound it? You can use your mortar. These days, you can even use this thing, your food processor or your blender. Anything, just get it done. Get it done. So these are part of things we discussed in August meeting. Ways to do things that are fast these days. So instead of using mortar like our great people, although you can still use mortar, it's not a problem, but the modern day woman, this is another way you can make it. Use your food processor or blender. Oh, okay. So just add this to it. Remember, I've added my palm oil here, pepper, fish, everything. I'm also going to add my, I know what some of you are saying. I can read your mind already. Is it even here? Someone said, I can zoomly perceive the aroma coming out from that pot. I know you can. I believe you. I believe you, because the aroma is enough to enter through any camera or anything. I believe you. This August meeting sweet die. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna add this. And some of you are probably wondering, where is the magic? Something that you cannot do without when cooking bitter leaf soup. That is your ogirisi. This is it here. This is the authentic ogirisi. Authentic one, lovely. Yeah, the aroma might not be the best, but when you put it inside your soup, amazing. So I'm adding some of it in here. Yeah. I'm just going to stir it and cover the pot and allow it, everything, to simmer nicely. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. Can you see, can they see what's inside? Only me cannot be seeing this goodness happening inside this place. Biko, show my people. Biko. Hey. This August meeting. One of a kind. Mamador, thank you. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. So I'm just going to cover it and allow it to thicken. Okay? Okay, so now while that is going on, I'm going to read your questions, if any. Elo, thank you. Elo said, well done, ma'am. I'm enjoying the program and you're doing so well. Elo, Dalu, Shimi, Dalu, very well. I used to add oil to my cocoyam. If that works for you, that's fine. There's no hard and fast rule in cooking. So if adding a little oil, I hope it's Mamador oil that you add to it, because no other oil will do the work. Eh? So if you have to add oil, please feel free. No hard and fast rule, like I said. Someone said, please, what's the name again, ma'am? Didn't hear it clearly. I don't know what name. Are you talking about my name or the name of the meal I'm preparing? I'll say both. My name is Ifi Mogeku of Ifi's Kitchen, and I am making Ofo Onubu my way for this first virtual August meeting powered by Mamador. Okay? Did you say you already made the Abacha? Please don't tell me, Ugo, don't tell me you missed it when I made the Abacha. Hey. Yeah, so I've made it already. But don't worry, there'll be a replay. You'll see everything that I did, so no sweat, no shaking. If it's kitchen you too much, thank you, Mary. Mwah. Thank you. Does Mamador have any palm oil brand? Well, this is what we have for now, okay? So go get yours anytime you find yourself anywhere and they sell this. This is what they have enjoyed. Every reason for you to have yours. Like I pointed out while I was frying my fish, one of the reasons why I really, really enjoy using this, my own personal experience in the kitchen, it does not smoke too much. You know, I don't have to open the windows to open the air to allow smoke come out, because smoke wants to kill me in the kitchen. This does it for me all the time, okay? So, what else, guys? Okay. Yep. I'm just going to clear the way. And arrange what I haven't put in here. I haven't used my crayfish. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, why haven't you added crayfish in here? Well, crayfish, I believe, the flavor of crayfish is kind of subtle, not so, I don't think it's really, 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 really intense. So I like to add it at the end of my cooking, towards the end of my cooking, where the flavor will still be packed full. So when you're eating it, you can taste every bit of it. So I have a guest. I want to introduce the beautiful, I love her hair. I stalk her Instagram page. I will not lie. And those are kids, adorable. I love them. Some of you already know who I'm about to introduce. Ufoma McDermott. I'm so happy to see you.
Please tell me I didn't miss the meat part, because I know every tribe at least does meat, so...
No, don't worry.
I didn't miss the meat part.
It's still cooking. We haven't missed it. Wait, before we go any further.
Oh. Kitchen here.
Yes.
Okay.
Now this is your apron. And we wash our hands because in the Mamador kitchen, cleanliness is very, very
It's
key. Yes. So while I'm here, while we're waiting for you to come on, look into it. So you can come and wash.
Can I come?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll just help you. Okay, I
Thank
think
you.
I've
Just a
opened this
little.
one. Yeah.
Wet hands.
So
Okay.
morning first. You find that it's what kind of liquid
And
do you
it's
make it?
very, very good for your skin too.
Yes, it's gentle on my skin.
Very.
No issues. I've never had any problems while using this. Good to wash your plate and good on the skin. What we have, we've made our abacha.
Okay.
So this is what we made.
Popular Abacha.
Yes, this is it. So
Smells
we
good.
garnished with fish, pomo, our utazi, some onion rings. In here we have garden eggs,
Okay.
stockfish, uba, you know, everything good. There's no August meeting without.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Do you guys have meetings in your, you know, where I know you're not Igbo. So
No, I'm not.
yeah. So do
Igbo.
you guys have? This like
So
August
I'm
meeting?
Urobo, and you find that with a lot of minority tribes, you know, we tend to look to the three main languages. So one of the three main languages I'm categorized under Yoruba
Oh.
from the Benin Kingdom.
Okay.
So it's smaller tribes doing different things that are funny enough. So as far as I'm concerned, so similar, you know. And it's one of the reasons why I was excited about this year's August meeting, because I'm thinking there must be something that, you know, the Urubos are doing, you know, that I would see in the August meeting, or something new that I could pick and take back to my community and say, this is what the Igbo women are doing that make them so strong, industrious, and what have you. And, you know, we can borrow that. So.
Yes, this is you're so on point. I love the word. I love what all you've just said. And that's what happens at the August meeting. All the women from different areas, home and abroad, rural, everyone, you come together, you discuss on how to move the community forward, talk of projects, you know, just how to enhance your community and the economy, basically, the way we can,
We
yeah.
can all learn from
Yeah.
that, I guess.
So, I'm making ofonugu. Do you know what ofonugu is?
I've heard about it. That's a popular one, isn't it?
Yes, it's called bitter leaf soup as well.
That is the bitter leaf
Yeah,
soup.
but we able to call it ofonugu.
Okay.
So I'm already about halfway, a little more than halfway into the cooking. So I have my meat. Oh, come on, just come. Ah.
This is
I
what you
knew-
got saints.
I knew that I was not going to disappoint you.
Are you sure we can start tasting it from the fire?
Well, don't worry.
I'm in a hurry.
Don't worry. In time. So in here, basically I have stockfish in here. I have goat meat, cow leg, any kind of protein you want in here.
If it looks like you have everything in here.
My sister, I do. I will not even lie to you.
There's so much roadblocks
Everything.
and blockage.
My August meeting has to be the very first one powered by Mamador. It has to be special now.
So tell me, what is it about? I know particularly with the Igbo women,
Yeah.
this is what your pot of soup looks like. There's always a lot of protein, you know, and there's always the variety, the assortment. What is with, you know, the proteins in the soup?
It just makes it really interesting, apart from the nutritious value you get from all the kind of proteins, from the fish. And we mix, some people are alarmed when they see, what? You're mixing fish and meat together? How? Well, we do it. And it enhances the taste of the meal, right? So a lot of tribes, because you know, I do a lot of cooking things online. So when I cooking, a lot of people are like, fish and meat, how? We do it, and it comes out always nice. So you guys can try it, really. Don't knock it till you try it. Yes. So, and then apart from the taste value, oh my gosh, with all these different meats, they all add their own flavor to the soup.
meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to be adding some crayfish now into the pot. Look at it. The cocoyam has dissolved. It's thicker. Yeah. You can see it's thicker. And then one thing, if you think it's too thick, you can always dilute it with some warm or hot water. Okay, I always leave some warm water nearby when I'm cooking. Yeah, just in case. So right now, I think I'll just add a little, just a little, so it's not too thick. Okay. This basil. Okay, now grab my crayfish.
This is already a balanced diet.
Ah, this is it. And now this is washed bitter leaf. Okay, this is your regular bitter leaf that you know. It's so filled with nutritional value.
I heard so.
Yes, very good. So I'm just going. It's been washed already, so I'm just going to add some to the pot. And no, it is not bitter. No, it is not. In fact, when you eat this and you take water, your mouth is sweet.
But you know, I know some people like to have their soup with just that little thingy bitter taste. I mean, would it be out of place if someone wanted it to taste just?
No. What you do if you want that is that you don't wash the bitter leaf too much. You leave some bitterness. You leave a whole lot. It's all, you know, like I said, I don't have a fast rule in cooking. So if you like it really bitter, well, I won't say really bitter, but you like that bitter.
Yeah, that taste.
Yeah. If you don't like it, then go ahead and wash your bitter leaf more to take away the bitter taste, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's how it works. Okay, so I think the quantity of bitter leaf I've put in here is just right. I may have to...
And I think it further thickens the soup.
Yes. Ah, for my age. Have you had bitter leaf soup before?
No, I'm waiting. Like, you're even disturbing me right
lucky.
now.
You are lucky, girl. This is your lucky day.
There's everything. There's even big prawns in there.
Yes, so we have stockfish.
And stockfish.
We have big crayfish
what's that
here.
name for stockfish?
Okporoko.
Okporoko.
I'm just going to add a little more water.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be careful so I don't dilute all that I've added into it. Yeah, so it's important if you dilute, dilute it with some water for you to taste and increase whatever ingredient you need, you feel needs to be increased, okay?
So let me just ask quickly, can we do the reverse? So if you said if we realize it's a bit too thick,
yeah,
we can dilute with water.
Yes.
What if you then mistakenly add too much water and you realize it's a bit too watery?
Ooh. I always tell people that it's better to start off little. I always have that question too about salt. What we will over salt our dish? Yes. What do we do? There's the whole housewives tell you put some potato. Why do you want to risk it and do? What if it doesn't work? What do you do? So you know what? Don't add too many. Sorry, too much at the beginning. Just little. Taste as you go along. And if you find that you need more, increase, add more. Okay, so that's it. Now, back to your question. If you find that the water or the liquid you put in is too much, if you still have some cocoyam paste, you can add it to it. It will thicken it nicely.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is it. I'm just going to cover it for a few more minutes to allow it, boil or cook, and then it's ready.
Okay.
Yes.
I am patiently waiting for this meal.
So it's almost ready. It's almost ready. Yeah. So have you ever cooked with ogirisi? Do you know it?
What is that?
It's something we Igbos use. It's beautiful. It adds so much flavor to your food.
Is it the same as the dawa or?
It's fermented, but made from a different oil being seed from the dawa. But they all undergo through the same process.
Okay, I was going to ask you, is there anything particular that would be your go-to meal for an August meeting? If imagine you were preparing, the meal for a particular meal, what would be your go-to meal?
Okay, as we all know here, or as we can see, I'm making abacha and bitter leaf soup. So I guess for me that would be it, because abacha is so central to the Igbos. You can't have any celebration really without abacha. It's you go to some parties, some weddings, and they serve your rice, everything. But you still see some of our mothers come. Hey, we have abacha. We're going to bring abacha. They're so excited when they say.
So I always thought it was a snack, but the way you have prepared this, it actually looks like a meal.
It is a meal with all the nutritional value in here. The abacha has its own minerals. It's gluten-free for those who have digestive problems. You digest it easily. The ugba it has protein in it. It's in there. You have stockfish protein, more protein from your fish than I'm using utazi leaf, roughage. It helps you,
Good, that's true.
bowel movement. The vegetable garden egg. So it's really, really complete. So when I was thinking of what do I want to make for August meeting, apart from the fact that it's delicious, it's highly nutritional. Just what Mamador is all about.
Exactly.
They're so big on nutrition. And yeah, so I said that this was it. And then bitter leaf soup,
Yes.
very good too. We all know bitter leaf is said to cover a whole lot of things. It cures a whole lot of things. People use it.
Yeah, I know people actually just, squeeze out the vegetable
Yeah.
and, use the water. So.
Yeah. So I'll just take this to the thing really quickly.
So tell me, how exactly do you inculcate Mamador in, everything it is that you do today? So, for example, my family, my kids totally love the Mamador spread, But it's kids and their bread, they like it in their yam, popcorn, whatever it is that they make, So, I'm just wondering, for a wonderful full spread like this, I can see a lot of stock cubes. I can see Mamador oil. What have we used this to prepare so far?
Okay. So sorry, I just have to be careful. We cannot be cooking all this delicious meal and then
just
it gets burnt. So that's what I keep telling my people. You're a woman, you're in the kitchen. You have to multitask.
True.
We're talking, we're gisting, we're
Very
washing.
true.
Keep your eyes on the pot. Keep it.
Before you serve burnt off
There's no point using all the finest ingredients and then your food gets burnt. What do you say? Then the man that's giving you the money, even if it's not the man, your own money in core that you use. So you have to multitask. So on that note, just give me 1 second. Let me quickly check my phone. Yes.
So basically, before the food comes, I have gotten so used to the Mamador brand and everything that they produce, and it is top notch for my protein anytime. So basically, one of the things that we kind of use in is the oil. It's cholesterol free, and I totally love that about it. Like I said earlier, my kids love the spread, and that's like their thing. They would just hug the spread before they hug you, The stock cubes, for me, there's no cooking without stock cubes. You want to season your food, you want your food to taste just right. And for me, there's another thing. I don't know, I'm sure when Ify comes, she'll tell us how she balances that out. I'll do less salt, I'll do more of the seasoning, and then, taste it and then begin to, like she said, gradually add the salt on. So for me, it's more of the stock cubes and then the salt. So if you
you're in the spirit.
See,
she is in the spirit. She wasn't here when I made the abacha. Did you people see what I did? I used the stock cubes first, right? I used it, and then it was after I tasted it, I added some other things, and then I added a bit of salt just to balance everything. But it contains salt already, so you want to be careful. Salt and a whole lot of other blends of ingredients. You have to be careful, right? So you're right.
Yeah, so seasoning first and then a little bit of salt.
You sabi. Yeah, so you're asking how did I use it?
Yes, in today's preparation.
Right. So for, I used the Mamador beef seasoning for my bitter leaf soup.
Okay.
And I used it in making the abacha.
Okay.
Yes, so that was how I incorporated the beef seasoning into it. I mean, how can you make abacha or bitter leaf soup or any other meal for that matter without Mamador seasoning? It won't work, sorry.
I agree, I totally agree on that one.
It won't work. Take it from me, I'm Ify's kitchen.
I know.
I know about food. I know 1 or 2 things about food, so take it from me.
Actually, she knows a lot about food.
Thank you.
Just be modest. Okay.
I also use the oil.
Okay, I was going to say.
Okay, I also use the oil in frying the fish. This fish that you can see here.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I use the oil to frying the pepper sauce that I used to garnish the fish to pepper the life out of this fish.
The thing with me about the oil particularly, there's something light about it, and then the fact that it's cholesterol free. The truth is everybody wants to live healthy today. You're cooking for the whole family. I don't know how people manage cooking 1 pot of soup and another pot of soup. And I'm saying, why not just cook one healthy pot of soup? You know, as against, oh, I have a cholesterol problem. So just use one healthy, oil, and then you can cook for everybody. So that really works for me. Just taking my whole family into consideration and saying, everybody has to have their right, level of vitamins that come in oils. Cook and be sure that that oil is not being harmful to them. So from the kids to my husband to myself, the oil does it for me.
I mean, what other oil will anybody use if not this one? Doesn't make any sense to me. So, basically, yeah, my soup is ready. Come and see what it looks like.
Food time.
Come and see.
Time.
Can you see?
This looks awesome.
You see,
It's
not too thick. It's not too light. It's just the perfect consistency.
Everything in it.
We call it an obstacle.
I'm telling you.
You want to pass somewhere, something blocks you.
Roadblocks. Roadblocks. This looks super good.
Thank you.
Well done. Anyway, I'm not surprised. It is.
Koma, you flatter me, sir.
No,
but flattery will get you everywhere.
Exactly.
So I'm going to give you. Yeah. Lucky. Okay, so I'm just going to put some of this beautiful soup we have made, and then we can
guys,
taste it.
Just keep on doing what you're doing. I just want to talk to you briefly.
Okay.
So, while you're cooking, we're going to talk about it. Remind them that one of the enhancers for the taste of this is the Mamador seasoning. Find a way to infuse the brand. Do a quick reminder about the purchase for the Mamador spread. Then you want to close out talking about the August meeting and a reminder of the activity to come, which is the empowerment session on the 28th. Now, there is the last bit, which is the challenge. Now, for this challenge bit, you want to be looking straight into them and talking to them directly. The opportunity for a chance to win 6 months supply of products. They will recreate what you have done here today. So you want to basically show them the meals, so they create it again and then they stand the chance to win. Should they require more information, they should follow the brand pages for where they are logged on now, and there's more information about the competition. Tell me your good by nodding your head.
So please talk about the brand. Can you please tell us what it is?
Okay, ma'am, come in. I'll be with you in a second. I know how he's doing you. He's doing me like that too. Let me just get our spoons ready, and then we can have a quick taste test. I mean, what's cooking without tasting? Yeah.
Wow, the aroma is just heaven.
So,
Okay.
I'll let you go.
We prayed, Abby. We can just.
We prayed. Go on. Time for the verdict. What's she going to say? I'm scared. No, I'm not. This is if it's kitchen.
You know what?
And I cooked with Mamador beef seasoning. I am not afraid. There's nothing Ufoma can say that is bad about the soup. I'm influencing her decision. I don't care.
You don't even need to influence it. Like, unless we don't have to be honest, about the meal. But this is amazing. I'll tell you what I noticed. Really, like you said, it's more of I can taste the seasoning, which actually helped me taste. I can almost single out every ingredient and taste them individually. I don't know if that happens to you.
Of course.
So everything is right. I can taste the bitter leaf. I can taste, the paste, yam paste. I can taste the vegetables separate from it, and it is just a nice, relaxing feeling.
The way you are saying it, me too. I want to taste.
Don't finish it.
I will not. Don't explain.
Have your own. This is really, really good.
Mamador,
If you
you
can't be doing this
finish
to
work,
us.
oh.
No, the seasoning, like, seriously, guys, there's no cooking without this seasoning. This, you can taste it, like literally.
I'll just go again. Even if I say so myself, it's good. It's good. And this played a huge role in making it so beautiful. Alongside the other ingredients, everything all had a part to play. So don't miss out one for the other.
But you see, for me, the seasoning always helps me bring out the taste.
Sure.
It always does that for me. I don't know how anybody would, imagine cooking without, seasoning. And Mamador seasoning just does it for me. It brings out, I can taste everything, no kidding. I wish you were here, but I'm happy you're not here because I really don't want to share.
Well, wait, there's a way they can join us. There's this challenge going on.
How?
If only you guys can recreate these meals we have made, the abacha, this bitter leaf soup, using the seasoning cubes, recreate it, post it on your social media page, take pictures of it, videos, tag Mamador. Very important. Tag Mamador. Use the hashtag Mamador cooks better. We'll put out all the hashtags.
Or let's just use the Mamador August meeting hashtag. I think we can do that.
Yeah. But not to worry, all the hashtags for you to be used. We'll let you know the hashtag. So the important part for you to note right now is that you're going to have to recreate this, and then you stand a chance of winning 6 months supply of Mamador products. Is there anything in this world better than that? I want to be attending all meeting every time if we have things like this one.
There's also the fact that you see at the end of the day, let me just tell you, I'm jumping on this challenge. Better don't cut any eye for me. I'm on this challenge. But you see, much more than that, how about just ensuring that your everyday life is filled with Mamador goodness? How about just ensuring that you can go to the market, buy a stock cube that
Wisdom.
sure
Don't leave me.
I'm telling you, a stock cube that you can be sure of, and you know that you are not giving your children the things that you are not proud of. Are you understanding? You understand? You want to be sure that you're going to the market, you're spending your money on a spread that is healthy, oil that is healthy. Your family comes together and the first thing they're asking for is, Mommy, Mamador spread. For me, that's like superpower.
Wisdom.
If you misbehave, I will not give you Mamador spread. Say, please, Mommy.
Children, wait,
So please, I'm telling you. So do yourself a favor. Yes, jump on this challenge, but go out there, go to the market, buy yourself some Mamador product. Make sure that your kitchen is blessed with Mamador, and then get your family around the table.
Yes.
Enjoy it healthy.
Don't also forget about the promotion going on with the Morning Fresh.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys also want to be sure that you're part of that.
You don't want to miss it.
Absolutely.
In case you are just coming or you're just tuning in, which I think is all shades of wrong. But just in case you missed what we said initially, Morning Fresh is running some consumer promotion right now, right? Where you go on any of these platforms, Habari, Konga, Jumia, and you purchase this, you stand a chance to win some fantastic kitchen gadgets, electronics.
Or a year supply of.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Why do you want to
Of the
spend
money-
your money when there's a free one to be won? Why do you want to do that?
Ask them.
Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
I like free something.
Who does not like free
I know, right? Wise up, because we only deal
Yeah.
with wise babes. Wise up, guys. Wise up. Jump
So,
on this one and let's
jump
get
on
it
it.
going. Yes.
Jump on it, get on these platforms, make your purchase, win something fantastic, and you can also win a year's supply of Morning Fresh.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
Okay.
it's good, yeah?
Please, after the eating, what do they do?
So, Ufoma, what do? They eat, oh? And then you know that this celebration does not end here. It continues. There's the empowerment session.
That is
You're
so
moderating
true.
it. Oh, this super.
Guys,
Hey,
you
God.
cannot even afford to miss it on the 28th. You see everything we've done here? This is just a preamble. This is just the start. You want to learn more. You want to really understand how it is that women can contribute, to their communities in a way that means a lot. See, I'm one of those, yes, women supporting women, but we cannot just keep supporting ourselves with mouths now. Are you not tired? Come, let's learn something.
Yeah.
Let them show us. These Igbo people, they know road. Let them show us road. Come. On the 28th, I'm going to be joined by Choma Kota, Ngozi Wonsu, and we're going to be discussing every and anything. You know, we're also going to be taking questions from you as well. So please make sure you do not miss it for anything. August meeting is about empowerment. Mamador is about ensuring that through the kitchen we can empower women and empower their families. So trust me, you do not want to miss this, guys. You want to join us on the 28th for that session.
I'm not going to miss it for anything, but for my, I think, let's, before this to get too cold, let's
this one that you are pointing, who is we?
Okay, we have more. So I think we'll do this better off camera. So let me just say goodbye to them and then
bye-bye.
we'll go and eat.
Guys,
So guys, thank you. Thank you, Mamador, for this very first virtual August meeting.
This is one of a kind, first of its kind.
COVID-19 has got nothing on us.
Nah, can't even stop our flow.
No.
Can't. Thank you, Mamador.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, for staying with us throughout this time. And once again, we apologize for the delay at the very beginning. But really sorry about that. And thank you so much for still staying with us from the beginning till now. Okay, so we're going to sign out right now and go and enjoy our Abacha and Ofo Nubu bitter leaf soup.
Don't be pointing here.
Hey. Foma, don't be afraid, there is more now.
And then point to your own.
Okay, so my people have seen it, oh. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Mamador.
Ndine Mama Isokwa. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for this very first August meeting. We appreciate you. We thank the Mamador brand for giving us this great opportunity. We're truly grateful. So, till we'll see you again on the 28th. So we'll see you on the 28th.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See you guys on the 28th.
Yeah. Bye.